To wear the shirt of the Super Bowl champion.
It's awesome. It's the first one of the franchise. And I can say that I've been a fan. Everybody that's around me will tell you that I've been a fan since day one, so it's pretty cool.
Was it nerve-wracking watching the game, knowing of the Eagles' history that something could happen down the stretch?
Nah, I was good. I was good the whole game. When we went down 33-32, I got a little nervous, but I knew we was going to pull it out.
Did you watch the game by yourself?
We was in the lounge, so it was a couple other guys from the team. Jordan Scurry, Manny Suarez, they're all Patriot fans, so I was talking trash to them the whole game. So it's pretty fun.
So you get to hold your head high in practice.
Definitely. I'm wearing this all practice until someone tells me to take it off.
What about the team? How good of a timing was this break for you guys? A little mini break during the season, almost a bye week, if you will.
It's very timely. You know, a lot of guys are running short on depth. A lot of guys are logging a lot of minutes with injuries. So to get a chance to catch our breaths and, you know, take a while, review our mistakes and be able to come back with more energy and replenish, I think is good for us.
I mean, it's kind of at that point now where every game, I mean, every game always matters, but this one, these February's like it really counts. The pressure starts mounting a little bit. And this is sort of your first taste of it as a starter, consistent contributor.
Yeah.
How are you going to approach this final stretch?
I've seen it. I've been around a while. I've seen it last 4 years, how things kind of go. It's all about longevity and making sure you're playing your best basketball down the stretch and when you get to March. And if you're doing that, things will take care of itself.
Do you guys think about the NCAA tournament and all? It's always in the back of your mind, I'm sure. But
yeah.
How much do you talk about it at this point in the year?
It's definitely always in the back of your mind, but you kind of want to take it game by game because it's easy to let games slip or, you know, overlook a team. So we kind of want to keep piling up these wins, and then that'll put us in the best position as possible in March.
Yeah, because DePaul, I mean, traditionally been a bottom half of the Big East team. I mean, sort of the recipe is there for you guys to maybe overlook them, especially with a good game against Xavier on Saturday. How do you keep your focus on the task at hand?
I think we're just a good group and keeping each other locked in. Coach Mack and the staff, they do a good job of keeping us locked in and focused on the task at hand. Yeah. So I think we're all right.
Are you adjusting a little bit? I feel like you had a really good sense of what your role was coming off the bench, first guy off the bench.
Yeah.
Has it changed as a starter?
A little bit, in just a sense I need to just do a little bit more. With Teeny going down, he was our leading rebounder, so just trying to block guys out, keep guys off the boards. It's nothing really different though.
Yeah, it just seemed like you had that perfect, because you are a versatile player. So when you sat on the bench, you could sort of survey and be like, all right, I need to do this, this, and this for my team. And now you're on the court right from the start, so it's a kind of a quicker adjustment then.
Yeah. No, it's kind of fun to just be there and see it happening right in front of my face.
Right.
So it's pretty cool.
Gotcha.
He seems pretty proud about his Eagles.
He has been an Eagles fan even when the Eagles weren't very good. I can vouch for him there. So hopefully that means it's the start of a great week for him and for us.
Coach, what did the layoff do for you guys in terms of kind of getting your legs underneath you? And what did you work on these last couple of days?
Well, we only practiced on Saturday. We were off Friday and off yesterday, so we'll get back at it today. But, you know, we really wanted to get some of the guys that were logging some pretty heavy minutes off their feet. And, you know, some of the guys that weren't playing as much got in and got some workouts in on their own, which we wanted to have happen as well. So, you know, hopefully we're in a good place and the guys feel a little bit refreshed as we, you know, start the stretch run.
How has Ronnie adjusted? You know, everybody had to adjust when Martin went down, but how is his adjustment? Is it safe to say maybe he had to adjust as much as anybody in terms of his role?
You know, his position has certainly changed. Obviously, you go from starting or going from off the bench to starting, so that in itself requires a different preparation and a different focus. And you know, his numbers haven't been as good as a starter. Part of that is certainly because Martin isn't on the floor with him for those 22, 23 minutes that he was playing. So, you know, he's got to continue to adjust, and we have to find ways to put him in space where he can do what he can do. You know, he's good off the dribble, and obviously he's shot the ball at a pretty high level this year. So we've got to find a way to get him more opportunities.
You said Villanova walking in, it's not a measuring stick game. That's not how we're going to judge ourselves. What did it lead you to think about, though?
Well, it led me to think about how good Villanova is. And you saw it again yesterday when they played Seton Hall. You know, you feel like you play okay and you lose by 20, and we're certainly not the only team that's happened to. Now, having said that, they've been at home a lot. They're going to go on the road to some pretty good places here over the course of the next month, and one of them is here. So I think we learned some things, and we'll do some things different next time we play them. But our league, I think, is #1 in the RPI right now. So we're playing in the best league in the country, and you just got to find a way to eke out any way you can. And you saw that when Georgetown had Xavier the other day. It was a game that Georgetown kind of had a control late, and Xavier made some big plays. So, and then you watch what St. John's did to Duke. So this is a very good basketball league, and I hope people understand just how good it is.
You mentioned them going on the road here in a little bit. You guys get 3, I think, in a row at home, not counting the non-con. But when you're looking at the front-heavy schedule, maybe away, was it something that you were able to fall back on looking at home?
Well, I think we've survived it okay. We're 7-4. Obviously, we have a very important game at DePaul on Wednesday. Maybe the 2 DePaul games, you could argue, might be the most 2 important games left on our schedule. And DePaul's a better basketball team than they've been in the past. So, we get to be home a lot in February, which is going to be nice. We've played well there. Our crowds have been great. Our fans have been awesome. And that's going to need to continue for us to finish this off.
Yeah, DePaul, it's a better team for sure, but it's a game you guys have to have to win, or you need to win to sort of continue tracking in the right direction to reach the goals you want.
Well, you need to win them as many as you can,
yeah.
and their RPI isn't great, so those are the ones that you can ill afford to lose, and we've been fortunate that we haven't lost one of those this year yet, and it'd be great to go through the whole season and not put ourselves in that spot. And there are a lot of teams across the country that have lost games to teams with RPIs in excess of 100, and we've been in pretty good shape there. So it's an important game in that regard. It's an important game to keep us in that fight for that 2nd, 3rd spot in the league right now. So there's a ton of reasons why it's important. But I watched last night our game from last year against DePaul, and this is a totally different team. Much more talented, got some size inside, can score inside, and obviously Strauss does a great job of creating his own shot and creating things for other people.
The fact that you're in the best league in the country, RPI-wise, does that sort of alleviate sort of that, I don't know if it's a desire, but it's just human nature as basketball players, as a team, to, hey, where are we going to fit in this NCAA tournament puzzle? Like, you don't really need to look ahead, because if you take care of your business, you're going to be in.
I've said that all along. If you play well in the Big East, the NCAA stuff will take care of itself, and that's proven to be the case since we've entered the league. We had 7 teams last year, and there's been 6 or 7 projected to be in this year, depending on how it finishes off. So, my concern is that we just finish strong. You want to play your best basketball in February, moving into Big East tournament play, and hopefully we can accomplish that.
Do you know much about this new facility? Other than that, it's not the horizon.
I've just seen it on film, and it looks great. And the reports that I've gotten is it was done, it's first class all the way. So, I look forward to seeing it, and hopefully we can have some of the similar successes we had playing in their old place.
Thanks.